Hulk Hogan, born Terry Jean Bollea on August 11, 1953, passed away on July 24, 2025, at the age of 71 following a cardiac arrest at his home in Clearwater, Florida. The emergency call was placed in the early morning, and paramedics responded promptly, transporting him to Morton Plant Hospital, where he was officially pronounced dead. The Clearwater Police Department confirmed that no foul play or suspicious circumstances were involved in his passing. Major news outlets including TMZ, The Washington Post, ABC News, and E! News confirmed the details of his death, citing direct information from hospital sources and official law enforcement statements. WWE, the organization with which Hogan had the deepest professional ties, publicly acknowledged his death with a tribute honoring his pivotal role in transforming professional wrestling into a global entertainment powerhouse. WWE Chairman Paul Levesque, Triple H, and other legends, such as Ric Flair and John Cena, offered heartfelt tributes on social media, calling him one of the most influential figures in the sport's history. Hogan had reportedly been dealing with long-standing health problems, including multiple surgeries on his back, hips, and knees, which limited his mobility in his final years. Despite those challenges, he remained active in the wrestling community through interviews, fan conventions, and special appearances. Reports leading up to his death noted a recent neck procedure and occasional health scares, but nothing publicly foreshadowed such a sudden cardiac event. The verified timeline and confirmed sources surrounding Hogan's passing reflect not only the end of a monumental life, but also the widespread attention his legacy commanded. His death made international headlines, a testament to his global fame and lasting imprint on both sports and pop culture. Hulk Hogan's meteoric rise to fame began in the late 1970s, but gained unstoppable momentum when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, in 1983. With a background in bodybuilding and a commanding physical presence, Hogan stood out from the typical wrestler of the time. His breakthrough moment came after a brief role in Rocky III, 1982, as Thunderlips, which showcased his charisma to a global audience and caught the attention of WWF's Vince McMahon. Seizing on Hogan's star power, McMahon positioned him as the face of the company's national expansion campaign. Hogan's popularity soared as he captured the WWF Championship from the Iron Sheik in 1984 at Madison Square Garden. His larger-than-life image, coupled with patriotic themes and a message of strength, loyalty, and perseverance, resonated deeply with fans. This period marked the dawn of Hulkamania, a phenomenon that turned wrestling from a regional attraction into a pop culture juggernaut. Hogan became a fixture on television, magazines, and merchandising, turning wrestling into a billion-dollar industry. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Hogan bridged the gap between sports and entertainment. He frequently appeared on talk shows, in animated series, and at celebrity events, giving wrestling unprecedented mainstream exposure. His presence at the first WrestleMania in 1985, alongside Mr. T and other celebrities, helped solidify WWF's place in entertainment history. Hogan's unmatched charisma and ability to connect with audiences of all ages ensured that he remained the centerpiece of wrestling's most pivotal decade, setting the stage for future stars and the evolution of the industry. Hulk Hogan's Hollywood journey ran parallel to his wrestling superstardom, with his on-screen appeal opening doors in film and television throughout the 1980s and 1990s. While many athletes struggled to cross over into mainstream entertainment, Hogan's natural charisma and name recognition made him an exception. His film debut as the flamboyant wrestler Thunderlips in Rocky III, 1982, was a brief but impactful performance that introduced him to audiences beyond the wrestling ring. This role, while small, proved that Hogan had a screen presence capable of entertaining far beyond body slams and leg drops. Following his explosion in popularity, Hogan landed a series of leading roles in family-friendly action comedies that played off his physicality and affable personality. In No Holds Barred, 1989, produced by the WWF itself, Hogan starred as Rip Thomas, a fictionalized version of himself in a storyline filled with over-the-top wrestling drama. The film wasn't a box office hit, but became a cult favorite among wrestling fans. He followed up with roles in Suburban, Commando, 1991, and Mr. Nanny, 1993, where he often played the tough guy with a soft heart, showcasing a comedic side that appealed to younger audiences. In addition to film, Hogan ventured into television. He starred in the syndicated action series Thunder in Paradise, 1994, playing a former Navy SEAL turned crime fighter navigating high-tech adventures with his sidekick. The show capitalized on his established persona and kept him in the public eye outside the wrestling world. Hogan also made guest appearances on shows like Walker, Texas Ranger, The A-Team, and Baywatch, reinforcing his image as a rugged but lovable American hero. Though Hogan's Hollywood career didn't reach the critical acclaim of top-tier actors, it significantly contributed to his global fame. His presence on screen helped blur the line between sports and entertainment, expanding his brand and solidifying his place as a pop culture icon well beyond the squared circle. Hulk Hogan's wrestling legacy is unmatched in scope, influence, and longevity. He wasn't just a top performer. He was a transformational figure who reshaped the business of professional wrestling. Hogan's presence elevated wrestling from a niche, regional attraction into a global entertainment phenomenon. During the 1980s, he became the central figure of WWF's expansion strategy, headlining major events and drawing sellout crowds across the world. He helped pioneer pay-per-view events, with WrestleMania becoming an annual spectacle largely due to his marquee value. Beyond his in-ring achievements, which include 6 WWF championships and 6 WCW world titles, Hogan redefined what it meant to be a wrestling superstar. His storytelling ability, larger-than-life promos, and emotional connection with fans turned him into a symbol of perseverance and heroism. His iconic feuds with rivals like Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, and Andre the Giant became cornerstone narratives that influenced generations of wrestling storytelling. His body slam of Andre at WrestleMania 3 is still regarded as one of the most unforgettable moments in sports entertainment history. In the mid-1990s, Hogan again reinvented himself by turning heel in WCW and co-founding the New World Order alongside Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. This radical shift shattered his long-standing All-American image and gave birth to a new era of wrestling known as the Monday Night Wars. The edgy, rebellious Hogan of the New World Order revitalized his career and WCW's fortunes, helping the promotion dominate WWE in TV ratings for over a year. Even after his active wrestling years ended, Hogan remained an enduring figure in the industry. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame twice, once individually and later as part of the New World Order faction, highlighting both phases of his legendary career. Hogan's impact is still evident today, as many current stars cite him as a major influence. From revolutionizing merchandise sales to building global audiences, Hogan didn't just participate in wrestling history, he helped create it. Behind the bright lights and roaring crowds, Hulk Hogan's personal life was marked by both high-profile successes and significant challenges. Born Terry Jean Bollea, he married Linda Claridge in 1983, and the couple had 2 children, Brooke and Nick. Their family life was thrust into the public eye through the reality TV show Hogan Knows Best, 2005 to 2007, which portrayed Hogan as a protective father and loving husband navigating fame and domestic life. However, off-camera tensions grew, and the couple divorced in 2009 following allegations of infidelity and financial disputes. Hogan's personal brand took a major hit in the late 2000s and early 2010s. A leaked sex tape involving him and the wife of his then-friend, radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge, resulted in a massive invasion of privacy. In response, Hogan filed a lawsuit against Gawker Media, the outlet that published the footage. The highly publicized legal battle ended with Hogan winning a $140 million judgment, which ultimately led to Gawker's bankruptcy and sparked debates about privacy, media ethics, and celebrity vulnerability. Further controversy arose in 2015 when leaked audio revealed Hogan using racially insensitive language. WWE swiftly terminated its relationship with him, removing his presence from their website and Hall of Fame. Hogan issued public apologies and entered a period of public retreat. Years later, he was quietly reinstated into the Hall of Fame and began making sporadic appearances, though public opinion remained divided. Health challenges also plagued his later years. Multiple back, hip, and knee surgeries left him physically limited, though he remained active in fan conventions and interviews. Despite his setbacks, Hogan consistently expressed gratitude for his fans and often spoke about faith and personal redemption in interviews. His personal life, marked by fame, missteps, and reinvention, mirrored the larger-than-life story arcs that defined his wrestling career. Hulk Hogan's cultural impact stretches far beyond the wrestling ring. At his peak, he was more than an athlete. He was a pop culture icon who helped bring professional wrestling into mainstream consciousness. During the 1980s and early 90s, Hogan's image was everywhere, on lunchboxes, action figures, cartoons, video games, and commercials. His red and yellow branding, along with his signature catchphrases like "say your prayers" and "eat your vitamins," made him a heroic figure to millions of children and an enduring symbol of American patriotism during the Cold War era. Hogan became the first wrestler to achieve true crossover fame, appearing regularly on talk shows, in music videos, and even in animated form on Hulk Hogan's Rock in Wrestling. He helped blur the line between sports and entertainment, paving the way for future stars like Dwayne, The Rock, Johnson, and John Cena to succeed in both industries. His larger-than-life personality, combined with his accessibility and moral messaging, turned him into a cultural ambassador of sorts, introducing pro wrestling to audiences that had previously overlooked it. Beyond the US, Hogan was instrumental in expanding wrestling's global footprint. His popularity reached international markets like Japan, the UK, and parts of Europe, where he headlined sold-out events and boosted WWF's global presence. His ability to connect with diverse audiences made him a unifying figure in the world of entertainment. Even in the face of scandals and shifting public opinions, Hogan remained a recognizable and influential personality. His likeness and voice continued to be referenced in television, films, and pop culture discussions for decades. In many ways, Hogan helped define what it means to be a sports entertainer, leaving a legacy that transcended wins and losses, a cultural blueprint that generations of performers have followed ever since. And there you have it, the unforgettable journey of Hulk Hogan, from wrestling ring titan to pop culture legend. His life was filled with triumphs, transformations, and trials, but through it all, he remained a symbol of passion, resilience, and entertainment. Whether you knew him as the face of Hulkamania, the rebellious leader of the New World Order, or the star of your favorite childhood movie, one thing is clear: Hulk Hogan changed the game forever. If this story moved you, smash that like button, drop a comment sharing your favorite Hulk Hogan moment, and subscribe for more legendary deep dives into the lives of icons who shaped our world. Until next time, what you gonna do, brother, when the legacy of Hulk Hogan runs wild on you?